Okay, guys, I have the honor of teaching lesson 2-4, transformations in the plane. Okay, guys, the plane just means like a regular graphing grid in which you have the horizontal values of x, the y values, just like that. So let's just kind of look at it just a little bit, guys. Um, so what we have here, guys, is the fact that we need to analyze figures that have rigid motions, guys. Rigid motions, just to read what it says here, guys. A rigid motion is also called a congruence transformation or an isometry. It's something, guys, that if you take a figure and you move it around or you transform it from one place to another, guys, it will preserve its angle and it will also preserve a specific distance. So it will not change the figure in any way as far as the distance. And well, the distance might be changed due to the transformation, but it will keep a distance specified by the transformation and the same angle. It will not change it. That's what a rigid is. And there's three types of rigid transformations that we're going to talk about. First of all, we need to understand that there is the idea of having a pre-image here, guys. We have a pre-image, guys, is the one that we're looking from. So we look at that and we say, well, that's the pre-image. Then after you move the image or you transform it, it will be called the A prime or the image after transformation. So if A is the pre-image, this will become the image. The A prime will become the image, better known as that. Okay. Now, with that in mind, guys, let's talk a little bit about let me see what type of rigid motions we have. Well, the first one that I'm sure you know about is a reflection, guys, or a flip. That's like when you're in a mirror, your image is flipped right across you, so that would be like a vertical reflection on the y-axis, and you can see it right here, guys. You can see it in this image right here. You can see that there's this right there. That would be like the y, and this is just across from that. That's a reflection, guys. But we could also have it across the x-axis, meaning up and down. So you could have something like this. So you could have like an image right here, and then you put it across the x-axis, so you'll be right about there. You know, so either or. So you can have that one across the y-axis or across the x-axis. Okay, let's keep that in mind, guys. Now let's go to the next transformation. Translation, guys. So it's like you slide it to the right, you slide it to the left, or you can slide it up and slide it down. And we will talk a little bit about that. And the last rigid motion that we have is called a rotation or a turn. That means that you take an image and you turn around 90 degrees, 180 degrees. In our situation, we have to do it counterclockwise as well. Okay, so we'll talk a little bit about that. But you can see it right here, guys, how these images move this way, clockwise. And then sometimes we might have to do it counterclockwise. But you can see the difference, guys. One is a reflection, the other one is a translation with a slide, and the rotation is when you actually move the figure. Okay? So be patient with us, guys. Be patient with this lesson. You need to study that and kind of figure out what the rigid motion is. So let's go to the next topic here. And let me just let's look at a couple of images, guys, that we can talk about. And let's see if we can go straight to them. Okay, here we go. We have them right about here. Let me see if we can get a little bit bigger. Okay, so an example one, guys, they're asking us to look at this transformation in the real world. So let's look at this picture right here. Well, this picture you can see the sky right there, guys, and then across like a mirror, it will be a type of rigid motion, and this is called a reflection, right, guys? Can you see it? It is a reflection of the water, so therefore this is a reflection. Okay, it's a cake. Okay, that's a reflection because it's like a mirror, guys. Okay, it's really easy, guys. Once you get the hang of it. Now let's look at the checkers, guys. We would have like a checker one right there. You can see that the figures here are going. You can see that they're moving this way, that way. You can also see it here as well, guys. One space. This is called a translation, guys. This will be translating maybe one unit to the right and one up, slide to the right, up, and so on. See, you can actually see here and then up, here and then up. Okay, we can also visualize that, or you can just see it just moving up and then to the right. So that's those are called as a translation. Okay. Please notice that it will be hard to see if it will be a rotation because we got a square here. It will look very much the same. So let's go to example 2, which we will identify more translations, guys. Piece of cake, huh? It's not so bad. Okay. So let's stop.